Heroes and Legends, Dynasties 2. Filled with the most powerful weapons, powerful primes, bloodthirsty warriors, advanced technologies, strong mechs, and devastating weapons. The war of the age was over, and the queen sent her most loyal sister to finish off the Oberon clan for good. We know all of his personality suddenly died down, his vengeance fulfilled. His heart was at peace. Now he could ride to the sunsets, go off in the ship, and go far away and live in peace, somewhere in the stars. Modus wished his friend farewell, as Reno only said goodbye and turned and walked away. Modus wished he could have done more for his friend. However, it was not to be. Modus then began to walk away. Suddenly, he felt a light, like he was dizzy. Suddenly, he looked at his hands and they were vanishing. He couldn't believe what was happening. What? What's happening here? Why am I... Suddenly, Modus's sword dropped. He was gone. Elsewhere across the universe, the Kinkolo were advancing and moving forward. However, Kinkolo's son, who was an Orisonnian, also suddenly disappeared. My son! My son! Kinkolo said. What the hell? Where's my son at? Suddenly, the Orisonnians were disappearing left and right. Nobody knew what was going on. Zario, Latrina, where are you lot? James cried out for his love and his friend. They were gone. Everyone was disappearing, even Snuggles. Queen Catherine was the one stronger enough to withstand it. She searched the cosmos and see that this was the work of Patterson. Patterson had prayed and unleashed his true power. O heavens, O God of heaven, grant me the strength. Erase the darkness that fills this universe. Erase the Orisonnians, forever banishing them once again, as it is fated for them to be. These words by the high priest. Catherine saw it all. She was powerless, as she too was about to disappear. She smiled and smirked and said, Well played, high priest, before disappearing herself. Seymour then got off his horse and was about to fulfill his secret mission. He was well aware of what was going to happen, and now he could fulfill his long-awaited dream. As for Portia's son, she was completely unaware of what was going on. She had just finished slaughtering all the Oberon forces. She wiped her sword clean of blood, but her herself was covered in it. She wiped her face a little and saw Seymour approaching her. She closed her eyes and smiled and said, Seymour, glad to see you, old friend. Well, the war's over. What do you say? All was getting a banquet and... Seymour then stabbed Portia in the gut. She was completely caught off guard and unaware. I couldn't open up a word. And then Seymour laughed and said, Old friend, how could I ever call you a friend? I watched in horror you killed my king, and you called me a friend? The high priest has done me a favor. He then took his sword of Portia. Portia choked, collapsed, and died. Laughed Seymour. The universe is at last at peace. The age of war is over, and the wretched Orisonnians are no more. At long last, we elders have finally won. High Priest Patterson, you are truly the leader the universe needs. You and you alone are the true savior of the universe. I thank God for you. Seymour had forsaken the words of his friend Destiny and decided to take matters in his own hands. With the Orisonnians gone and Portia dead, and the Oberon defeated, and the Jedi subdued, it was all over. At war's end, there was only silence.